and with blame in this horrible attack against humanity as never before in Earth's history. And here we are, just on the verge of the destruction of humanity, and nobody is held accountable. And we just talk about, I talk to everybody, and people are all saying, well, we have to vote. We have to vote new people into the Congress. We have to vote for another president.
They're hoping him in.
Yeah, they're all just totally brainwashed. They're all with blinders. They've been brainwashed by this totality of bombardment from the from society, whether it's the mass media or the Congress that is complicit in every crime imaginable, whether the name of the president is Obama or Biden or Trump or whoever else might aspire to this bullshit. All of them are conspirators. All of them know what's going on, and they all shut their damn mouths, protecting each other because there's so much money in it. And so here we are, we're the believers, we're the ones who are going to be blessed until the very last day, but we have a real problem on our hands because the distractions are everywhere. And believe me, it's not about abortions, and it's not about LGBTQ. It's about
as in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the coming of the Son of Man. As it was in the days of Lot, so shall be in the coming of the Son of Man. They were homosexuals in the day of Lot. That's what they just say. That's because we're coming to the end. But it is about saving the babies. You're not totally about saving the babies, but you have a calling and I have a calling. But you say my calling's no good, but I say your calling is good.
Well,
see, you say the Bible says the devil was a, what did he say? He was a murderer from what?
From the beginning.
Thank you.
Yeah, right.
So when you're and a liar, right? He was beautiful and what? He was the most beautiful, and he was the what?
And intelligent.
No. He was the most
intelligent.
His beauty did what? Deceived him, and he was what? Proud.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So here we are. I mean, but we
only Satan kills babies, dude. Only Satan. Only Satan. God does not have anything to do with killing babies, dude. None.
Well, maybe you forgot what's in the Bible.
Well, I remember when.
Do you remember when the Jewish people were told to kill everything?
In the war. Yes, correct. In the war, right?
They killed everything.
In the war.
Do you remember?
The babies too? Yeah.
Do you remember that they were commanded?
So if God told me to kill you right now, would that be okay?
Well, it wouldn't be God; it would be Satan. And
okay. If those guys,
reward. And guess what?
Well, let me ask you a question.
Actually, get a reward.
Let me ask you another question. So the guys that mugged you and took your wallet and knocked you out, do you think they should go to jail?
Of course they should.
Okay. I think the same thing. I think the mothers and the fathers and the people that kill the babies, the doctors and all that, they should go to jail.
Well, but they're poor.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They were deceived by Satan by saying, "Oh, we're just gonna die. We're gonna go, and then we're not gonna be nothing. You're gonna be part of cosmos dust." They were deceived.
Well, see, you're not looking at the big picture. God is love, and if there's no love in the family, there's no way you should be condemning babies to that life of misery.
I'm not condemning. I'm not giving a possibility to life.
No, you're
and then to choose God on their own. Not listen. They get to choose God. They get to choose God on their own.
You want a baby box?
They get to choose God on their own. Instead of killing them and just going directly to heaven, they get to prove it on their own.
Joseph,
aren't you glad your mother chose life?
Aren't you glad?
Are you glad your mother chose life? Yes or no?
Aren't you glad?
Are you glad your mother chose life?
Baby boxes.
Aren't you glad you?
Baby boxes.
I know, dude. You got the devil so far inside of you. Who? Okay, let's start over. Let's start over.
No.
Let's go back to the Bible. Let's go back to the Bible. The Bible said the devil was a murderer from what?
Baby box.
What was the devil? A murderer from the beginning.
Is it a murder if you put a baby in a baby box?
So is it mercy to kill him?
It's saved. They told you it would it's warm, a blanket, a person comes out, there's a sensor in there.
Yeah, there is.
Are you possessed? A baby box, it was a safety, a haven for a baby.
So where are you going to put the baby after you pick it up? Who's picking it up?
Dude,
Is anybody
so I
with
know
love in their
exactly where
heart?
the baby goes when it's aborted. It goes right to the trash can.
Expect the baby to survive in there for an hour and a half at 125 degrees. I don't think it's a box like that, bro.
Well, the baby box is there, put there by scientists. They know what they're doing. They're keeping the baby alive long enough so that somebody can pick it up. What are you talking about? And then the baby.
He's talking about 1% of them, but the people.
And then they put the baby up for abortion. Guess what? You know they have actually rituals in the Catholic Church where they are killing babies and drinking their blood because it's so healthy.
Well, they eat and drink Jesus' blood every day.
You've never heard the description of it? Yeah, have you ever wondered why Biden and Pelosi and Trump look so healthy and vibrant, and they're all either 80 or over 80? I mean, what's going on?
How old are
here?
you, buddy? How old are you?
I'm 70.
Yeah, you look pretty damn
no,
good.
Listen, I'm in the 70th year. I'm in my 70th year. So
How old are you really?
I'm in my 70th year.
So you're 70 years old even.
I'm in my 70th year.
So you could be 76, 77. How old are you?
Well, look, what does 70 mean?
70 times 70, 70th.
No, what does 70 mean?
70 years old.
Okay, okay, if you're in your first year, how old are you?
1 year old.
No!
2 years old.
No, you're in your
Four.
first year.
First year.
When you're born, in what year are you now?
You're 9 months.
But in which year are you?
You're in your first year.
Yes!
So you're in the 70th year. So you're in the decade of your 70s.
Well, I'm in my 70th year.
So just say how old you are.
No.
Just say how old you
No,
are.
I already told you how old I am.
74 or something like that.
No!
You're being
I'm
confusing.
in my 70th year.
Okay.
If a baby
So
is-
I'm 57. So I'm in my 50th year.
No!
So I'm 57th year.
Okay, listen. You're in your 6th decade.
Second thing. Oh my gosh, man.
Well, if you're talking about decades, you count the decades.
You are splitting some hairs here, buddy.
No, I'm telling you how old I am.
Your daddy.
You know why I say this?
Why?
70 is a fantastic number.
Sure.
So I'm telling you how old I am.
You're in your
I'm in my 70th year.
All right, Moses.
Okay,
All right, Moses.
that's why I'm telling you I'm in my 70th year. So that's how old I am. I'm not 74.
You should consider repenting over the baby's blood.
No,
Yes, you should.
no, but people
should.
repent. Listen,
You
people
should
have
repent.
to repent that just go whoring, and then they get pregnant.
And then you kill the baby. And then you're the judge and executioner
Hey, listen.
of the Christian love. I'm going to love him so much, I'm going to kill him.
What does the father say? No,
I'm going to love him so
there's
much,
a-
I'm going to kill him.
listen, there's a mother and a
I'm gonna love him so good.
Where's the father?
I almost don't even want to. I don't even want to talk to Christians
Yeah,
anymore. You
where's
guys
the
are
father?
freaking weirdos.
Where's the father? Where is he?
Which father? The father.
Where?
Which father? The father in heaven?
No, the father of the baby.
Listen, I'm not responsible for the father. I'm responsible
are
for the baby.
responsible for
the
that
baby.
father.
The baby and the mommy.
Look,
Listen,
no,
the baby and the mommy.
There are two parents,
Listen.
not one. There are two.
Dude, you got blood all over you, dude. You're gonna be part of that. You're gonna be part of the one that
Are
doesn't
there
get.
two parents
you're the,
or not?
You're gonna be part of the one that doesn't get
Listen,
raised.
Do you know how a baby is created? Okay, well, how many parents are there?
Oh, I didn't have two parents, so should I have died?
You didn't have two parents.
No, I did, but I didn't have them. My dad wasn't there.
Yeah, but you did have two.
Right. So what's the point?
The
So you just
point
want to kill
is-
babies and you don't want to eat them though. You're okay. You're perfectly okay with killing, but you don't want to eat
I'm
them.
not okay with killing him.
Okay, then quit. Then quit to stop while you're ahead. While you're ahead.
I'm not killing him.
You're while you're ahead. Quit.
And I would tell anybody.
You should quit while you're
Listen,
ahead.
I would tell anybody.
Tell him to quit while he's ahead.
I would tell anybody that wants an abortion.
Cooper.
Think about it.
Yeah, you set yourself.
Understand that this is your child.
Right.
This child needs you. You are the mother. And you need to know who the father is, and you need to love the one that God gave you. Well, what if there is no love?
You can't kill somebody if there's no love. You just can't do it, dude. You can't tell me that you have to preach love, Joseph, but you're not loving the baby. You're just loving that. You're just loving.
not loving anybody.
Oh my gosh.
You don't love the baby.
He has that gift, dog, like Isaac did.
Huh?
Isaac, what did he say?
Yeah.
What did what?
He had that gift like Isaac did, bro. He'd be able to say what you're gonna do, what you think you're gonna do.
Right. He's got that same one. Yeah, he's got that same devil. Right.
Or need it to be the reciprocal.
Right.
There's no love. It's gotta be contact, dog. You're gonna kill that shit.
Kill everybody.
No,
that's
don't do it.
Yeah, see,
Don't
that's the
do it.
problem. That's the problem. You don't want to eat a baby, but you don't want to eat your neighbor, but it's just the craziest thing in the world.
Well, I
you
can
want to
just
kill
tell
him.
you this.
Kill him. Kill him.
It would have been better if you talked with that kind of voice.
Here, I tell you what. Here in Nuevo Mexico, I can just tell you in Nuevo Mexico. Hey, in Nuevo Mexico, we actually have I think it's a law in place right now. We actually have it signed that according to the semantics,
I would have totally.
according to the vocabulary, you can actually abort. They call it abortion. If after you give birth, you kill the baby.
Yeah, you guys have been beat.
That's not called abortion, though.
That's what
That's
they
not.
call it.
That's not. That's not
No, they
abortion,
call
though.
it abortion.
It's not abortion, though.
It's called
If the baby's
abortion.
born already,
No, they
that's not
call it
abortion.
abortion.
That's not abortion. That's murder.
Yeah, but that's what they
No,
call
listen,
it.
listen. It's murder on the move,
We
and it's murder
define it.
after. There's a name for it. What's the name for it? Do you know the real name for it?
They redefined it.
What's the old name for it?
Well, they're doing it all the time. Look, these people who run the world are doing this.
It's called infanticide.
all the time.
Infanticide.
Well, you know what a
Sorry.
vaccine is, right? There used to be a definition for vaccine.
Right.
Well, do you know there's a new definition now?
What?
Everybody must take it.
The old definition was it has to be a deactivated
Virus.
a virus, which is now used to make your immune system